Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. We are going to check our balance and we're poor. But it's okay because we're a hero. If you remember in the last video, we actually went and spent 2.6 million credits. And we actually bought ourselves a Drake Vulture. And that is going to allow us to salvage. So what we need to do now is find out where we're going to salvage. So we need to find out the location. This is one's at Crew L1, this one's at Her L1, Mick L1, and Arc L1. So we want the Mick L1 because that's where we are. And we're going to pay that 1,000 fee. And now we have the ability to travel to Mick L1, the Shadow Frontier station, to find our claim. Alright, let's do this. The first thing we need to do, head downstairs. We are on Port Tresla at the moment. We made it back with the ship last night. And we fixed our dodgy arm situation. We did it by just logging out and logging back in. Alright. Now, we own a ship. We don't need to rent anymore. We can simply take this ship and we can head out. Now, before we do that, what we need to do, what we should do, is make sure we have a multi-tool on us. We do. And that's great. We can also take a backpack if we want. We don't need to, but we can take one. Take one anyway. Alright, we don't need anything else with us. We don't actually have a gun. We do have the railgun there. We're going to keep hold of that. We could, I guess, take with us just a pistol. It wouldn't hurt to take a pistol. We haven't got any ammo or anything up here. But that's cool. Good to go. Let's go and get our ship.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
Here it is, a
retrieval system.
Drake Vulture. We're going to retrieve that.
Your vehicle has
Hangar
been
free.
delivered to the base.
So we have to start off with a very small ship, and you can actually do this ship before you get the Vulture. The way that you would do that is you take your multi-tool and you get the attachment for the multi-tool. I'll show you 1 second. So one of the attachments on the multi-tool, if you look, there's lots of different attachments. One of them here, there's a tractor beam. There's an orbit mining attachment. There's actually another one here. Oh, this is the cutter attachment. There's another one as well. So you can get another one as well, and you get canisters. And so you put these canisters into the multi-tool, and you can use it as a scraper. Kind of a scraper with the ability to... We're not going to go in the back. You can jump into the back if you want to. We're just going to jump in the front. It's quicker. But we can use it as a salvager. It has that ability. Alright. We're in our ship. We're ready to go. Still got that new ship smell. Get those doors open and let's get us out of here. I like it. Looks like some crazy race car. Just wait for those doors to open and away we go. Okay. Now we're clear. We can press F2. And what we're looking for... Oh, we might not even need to actually. Let me see. We may be able to... Oh, for some reason, we're going crazy fast and I don't know why. Okay. Let's have a look. Where is that salvage claim? We have to zoom out. Okay, so it's out here at Mick L1. We're going to route to that. So L1 is a refinery. All L1s are refineries. We could go and set a spawn point here. We're not going to. We're just going to go and grab our salvage claim. So you need to understand how to use this. Can't do it all in Quantum Drive, obviously, but there are keys that you're going to need to use, key binds, to know how to salvage. Very similar to mining. Very similar to mining. But you have different buttons that allow you to do different things. So if we press escape, go to options, go to key binds, advanced controls. We can do this with the keyboard. What we're looking for here is salvage, vehicle salvage. So there is a tractor beam. We can left, out, and multiple up and down. We can also go into salvage mode if we need to. We've got different options and different things that we can do. It kind of makes sense to learn this and to understand it. Also, we have a joystick, so if we look at the salvage module on a vehicle in a joystick, focus fire button 1, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so we're almost here. And there's no rush, we can take our time, and the beautiful thing about salvaging, the thing that I love so much about this, is it's so therapeutic. It's so relaxing. You don't have to stress, there's no pressure. No one should come and bother you. You can just come and sit out here and relax. It is a very chilled game mode. And quite a profitable one. Alright, so what we need to do is go to that salvage claim. We're still not there. So let's check this out. We need to go to there. It actually says that's our location, even though it's not. There we go. Okay. Won't take us long, we'll get there. And here's our salvage claim. So we've arrived. Now just 100 meters. If we need to, we can ping out, make sure we don't hit any of these asteroids. And we can also sort out our speed. Now this is a fast ship, so you do have to be careful. It can get a lot of speed very quickly. And if you use the boost, you're going to go super fast. And you can easily either fly into or fly past exactly what you're aiming for. So just bear that in mind. Not like those baby ships we've been playing with, these big ships we've been playing with. This one's like a race car. And already we're actually, if you look at the speed, we're going almost 1,000 meters a second. So we're doing 1,050 meters a second, and it does take a while to slow down. We're going to start slowing down now. Alright, we can go a little bit faster. Still got quite a way to go. Alright, so this is basically a ship that's either broken down or blown up or something's happened to it. But basically, we now have the rights to go and salvage it. There's also missions where you can come out and you have to scrape the hull or do something of a ship to protect the gang that kind of want to hide their crime stats. That's another mission that you can do. Alright, so just a nice, easy approach now. Last 20 kilometers, and you can see we're going sort of 600-700 meters a second, so we have to hit that space brake, make sure we don't fly into this ship or fly past it. Alright. Now we've got close enough, we can see where the ship is now. And here we are. We can even target it if we want to. We'd have to swap modes. There it is. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get up to it. And as we get close enough to the ship, we're going to position ourselves kind of on the hull. So what we want to do is we can go into flight mode, that's fine. Put that speed up and alright, so we're here. Now, we have to press the button that's going to allow us to be able to turn on our, well, there we go, the ability to turn on our, and I don't actually remember what that button is, so bear with me a second, it's not.
Docking initiated.
Nope, it's not that button.
Docking denied. Landing gear down.
And it's not that one either.
Docking initiated.
Alright, I thought it was M.
Landing gear up.
It's not M, so bear with me a second while I just need to remember the controls. Okay, so keybinds. Mining salvage mode. It does say it's M. Huh. Maybe. Ah, there we go. You have to be in gun mode. Okay, so you have to be in gun mode to do it. Can't be in nav mode. So in gun mode, there we go. So we're in gun mode, and then we press M, and it turns it into salvage mode. Alright. So now we can see we've got our two sides here. So just move it so we move quite slow. Now, what I can do to turn these on, we can engage the tool. I do that by using the mouse. Okay, so now what I can do is if I want to change the beam spacing, I hold left alt and I can actually change the beam spacing using my mouse wheel. So left alt and mouse wheel. Now, one of the things that you'll see or you'll learn here is that you can actually control individual. So what I want to do at this point is I want to turn it on so I can actually cycle my modes as well. So I've got different modes I can have. And this has changed a lot since I used it last. So at the moment we've got Ready Grip, which is a tractor module. Oh, we have no tractor model in here though, and a cinch scraper. So we've got an abrade scraper, a Ready Grip tractor. We've also got these cinch, and cinches aren't that good, so we want to change them really, if we can, to have two abrades. We can actually change focus at all. So if we left Alt and D, we can turn one off, turn it back on. So we can focus one, focus the other. Alright, we don't want to fracture, that's not what we're after. Focus the left tool, focus the left and right tool. And then if we turn this on, there we go, we can turn our, and now they are both in the same space. So both of them are going for the same thing. What we can do is we can move our ship around. I'm using a mouse at the moment, we can use a joystick if we want to. All we're doing is we're scraping this hole. So what you can see we're doing is we're scraping all of the content off of this hole. all of the material. And there's different surfaces. So if we're aiming for the same place, all we need to do at this point is just remove all of this. So as you can see here, we've got 2 hoppers and we're actually filling them both up with this material. And that's kind of all we want to do at the moment. Is we're just scraping the hull, taking off all the material that's valuable, and storing it in those hoppers out the front of our ship. And there's a lot of the ship to do, but it is only a small ship. And these are stock parts. So we can cycle our tool mode. That's gonna, well, I actually want to cycle just one of our tool modes and not both of them, because this one kind of holds it in place while we scrape round it. This is actually what I wanted. I'm sure there's a way that you can just cycle one. Now we're going to just spin round, make sure we don't hit anything. As you can see, now we're going to do the other side of this. So, finishing this off. Taking all this material from the vehicle hull. Okay. We can use the ship. Use the joysticks as well. Nice and easy. And you can actually hold the ship still if you want to. Whilst the ship is being held still, you can just move mining lasers on their own. Oh. There we go, contract complete. So we've now managed to do that. We've got all the bits off the ship. We need to. There we go, we can hold it in one place. And what we're trying to do at the moment is just grab all the rest of the bits that we missed. And there's not that much on here to fill up a hopper. And once we're done, we can actually go into different mode. So we've got as much material as we can get. Now, I've got to remember how to do this. That's one thing. There is actually another mode. I've got to remember it. Fracture, there we go. Left Alt and F. Oh, sorry. Right, so let's bring this ship back towards us. Oh. Oh, sorry, left Alt and W. Okay. And now, we're going to turn on this. All right. We've got the tractor model on. I think we can actually turn that off. And we should be able to fracture this. Now, I can't remember how to do this. There we go. So we press and hold it, and it does something. There we go, and it fractures it. And now, I believe, I might be incorrect, but I believe we should be able to. Oh, there we go. We can swap that one now. That's it. And if we press that, I don't know if we've done what we needed to do. I actually can't remember. Yeah, I think that's done. Now I'm pretty sure there's something else we can do with a fracturing, but let me see. No, it's that one. So I think fracturing's done now. So we've got left tool. Yeah, I don't think there's anything left to do there. Right, that's just grabbing everything that we missed off the other surface. Yeah, that's just grabbing everything that we missed. Okay. I still need to remember it's been a long time, and this has changed. This has changed a hell of a lot from what I did before. I think these are like different parts that we can break apart. Now, I don't know. Oh, it says filler station ready. Yeah, so I think the problem I might have done here is I didn't go and empty it. So I probably left a load of stuff on the table. It's fine, we're still remembering. We have to come down here. That's right, because I didn't change this. So what I need to do here is I need to say auto eject. Okay, so we're going to eject. Filling box in progress. Then it'll eject a box. There's our box. We pick our box up. Oh. And we can stick our box on the grid down here. There we go. That box is now on the grid. This has been changed to auto eject. So now it will automatically eject them when they come through. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this. It's been a long time. Long time. But that's what we need to do. Now, if the hopper is full, you'll be scraping it for nothing. You need to bear that in mind if you're trying to be efficient. Also, this whole mulching thing, I'm kind of new to that. There you go. So you can see the depot on the right hand side there. It tells you how much you picked up and how much is available. So that one's pretty much done. And I think because of what we did, oh, yeah, that's pretty much done. I mean, this was only small anyway, but there's debris here, no materials. Yeah. And then the fracturing, I'm not actually sure what the purpose of the fracturing is. Huh. Okay. Who's this? Some people there. Don't know what they're doing. All right, let's go to the contract. Salvaging. Offers. And now we've got 19 available. So now, as you can see, we've got a 1,000, a 5,000. We've even got a 20,000 contract. So some of these 20,000 contracts, big chips. That's in her too. Arc L1, Arc L3, MIC L2. And this one's in MIC L1, which is actually where we are now. So we could pay 20,000 for this and get the rights to this. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Pay those 20,000 fee. And now we've got a new job. Oh, remain stationary, scan in progress. Right, so this is we're not going to move. This is the yeah, like the police, I guess. They should be talking to us, but for some reason they're not. But that's cool. If we move, we end up getting a crime stamp. But he's scanned us, he's gone. We're good. All right. We're going to go into navigation mode. There it is. Salvage claim. It's only there. We're going to go to this claim. This is a much bigger claim. We'll go over and do this. And this is the game loop. And this is going to be a much bigger ship as well. It's going to be much better for us. So we'll head over to this. Again, making sure we don't crash. And it's nice and chilled. The whole mulching thing is new. The fracturing thing, I haven't done that before. I think you can mulch as well. I think you can fracture and then mulch. I need to figure out how to do that. So you scrape it first. Once you've finished scraping, then you can... Right, we're going to slow down. We are going super fast. There's the ship. I'm flying past it. We're going to do a loop to come back round. Okay. So we're going to get nice and close. Once you've done this game loop a couple of times, it will be easy for you. I kind of should have done this off screen, but oh, went a bit too fast there again. It's fine. There it is. There's them guys again. Alright. So one of the things I can do is turn my lights on. Alright, and there we are. So this is the ship that we've just claimed. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this into mining mode. This is our salvage claim. Now we're in mining mode. We've got the clinch scraper, so we can turn them on or off. Left Alt, W8, S and D turns on the fracture mode, or we've got the left tool, the right tool, and the left and the right tool. So we can, if we just do the left tool, which is left Alt and A, and then we can use cycle mode, which is right mouse. We can go between the two. And then we can do the right side, which will be left Alt and D. And we can do the same thing. We can change between the two. So we've got our two. And then we've got the beam spacing. If we were to start firing, if both of them. Alright. There we go, we've got the two of them there. And they'll be kind of targeting the same point. We can stay still at this point. We're filling up that depot. As you can see, we are just ripping all the material off of this. Right, and we're just checking out our depot at the moment. It used to tell you when it was full. I don't know if it's going to do that anymore. Yeah, I'm assuming it's still filling up. These are only small ships. Right, so we're just going to go over the whole ship, pick all of these parts off. Until there's pretty much nothing left. You can see in the top right that we've done 58 or 50% of the ship already. Alright, let me do that. Position ourselves where we need to go. And then we can carry on doing the rest. The ship stays still, and we simply just move the mouse. And all we're doing is stripping the hull. We can use the joysticks to do this as well. It's easier for us. It's nice and therapeutic, nice and relaxing. We're just ripping all of this material off at the moment. Tells you when you're farming it how much you're picking up. But at the moment, nothing on the right. A little bit more on the left, but yeah. Not really a lot of gear on here, to be honest. But it tells you that 0% there means I'm not actually scraping anything. And then it tells you if there's much to be scraped or not. You can see they're both picking up now. Scraping quite a lot. Especially I'm moving towards the hole. Nothing here. Now the right side's definitely picking up. Okay. So 37% left. Onto the right side now. We'll do the engine, and you can kind of see what we're doing here, stripping it all down. To give you an idea at the moment, a box of RMC, which is what we're collecting at the moment. One box sells for about let me have a look. 14 grand it says here. I don't know if that's correct or not. So 2 boxes here would actually pay for this ship. It looks like we've got 2.8 boxes already. So it looks like we've already paid for the ship. But we're trying to get onto those bigger contracts. So at the moment, this is what we need to do. Alright, come around to here, do the next bit. I don't know if we can get anything off of these bit. No, it doesn't look like it. That's all good. We'll just come around here, grab all this. You can kind of see as we're burning it all off, leaving just the structure behind. Really therapeutic. Nice, chilled, relaxing game mode. Not for everyone. You can make a lot of money doing this at the moment. And no one should bother you. Now you'll probably find yourself getting stopped by the police quite a lot because you might be salvaging drug. If you are, well, they want to know about it. I'll just scrape off the front here. 28% left to go. Shows you on the top right how close you are to completing the contract. And that doesn't mean you've done everything, it's just what they need you to do to satisfy the contract. We've got this whole side to do now. Okay, heading back. Also, we've got the guns on here. We can strip the guns off and take those as well. Put them in the back. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Although, to be fair, the guns don't really sell for that much these days. It's still good to know that they're there. Just getting all these bits from around the edge here. And when you get some of these really, really big ships, you can sit here for ages. You can make $1 million an hour from doing this. Okay. Make sure I got to the top. Missed all of this bit on here, so I'm going to go back and do this. If someone that suffers from OCD, you're going to absolutely love this, making sure you've got every last little bit. And we have 4.1 SCU at the moment, so... Again, we want to go and change that cinch to another abrade. We'll have 2 abrade scrapers. They just pick stuff up a lot quicker. They're a lot more aggressive. We'll also upgrade the quantum drive on this. We've got a better quantum drive. We'll upgrade the... We're not going to set it up for fighting, but definitely for moving. We want to move. I mean, it's quick as it is. We just want to... We want to get it to a point where we're happy with it. As our daily use. If we need to go somewhere, we just jump in this. Got space in the back. We can go and do depot runs. We can stick a big SCU in the back. Alright, there we go. We've completed this. We've now done enough of this for it to be considered complete. Now we can continue and do this if we want. If there's any more. But overall... It's satisfied, contract satisfied, we're pretty much done. As you can see, we've scraped off most of this. And there are some more bits we can finish. On the top here, on the back here. And it does make sense to get those even down here. You can kind of see the bits we've still got to finish here. Also some bits down here. And then once we're happy and it's done, we can fracture it. And again, I need to learn the purpose of why we're doing that and how that works, because that's new to me. That was never, in the last time I played this, that fracturing was never a thing. You couldn't do it. Alright, I think this is pretty much done. Just want to try and get to that 5 SCU. Almost there. Got 4.9, so I'm just going to try and pick up all these little bits along the edge. There's a whole bit on the back here that I might have missed. No, I am pretty sure I have done everything on there that needs to come off. Yeah, I consider that to be straight. There's a little bit more there, I can just see. On the underside here. Don't know if that's going to be enough to take it to 5. But we just grab that. Do a 4.9 on a depot there. Oh look, there's a little bit there we missed. I'll grab that as well. That should take us up to 5, hopefully. There we go, we're up to 5. Perfect. Alright, so we can stop that now. We can jump out. I'm just going to get a drink in a minute. We'll head back after we've done this. Coming into the back. Now that tells you internal storage is 5 out of 13. So what we can do now, 1 SCU in 3 seconds, this RMC, we can eject that and it's going to take out 1. So out of the 13 storage it takes out 1. It's now ejected it. It's meant to be an auto eject, so that's fine, so we don't have to manually eject it. So now it's filling the next box. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this, we're going to put it right there next to the other one. And now this is done, please clear the conveyor belt, continue ejecting, and now it's going to do the next one. There's the next box. We can move that out the way, and it's going to do the same thing now. It's filling the box up, and it's going to eject it automatically. There we go. So as long as we clear the space now, we can actually put these on top as well, look. It's going to keep going. So there we go. That's the boxes. Done. Now we want to try and... Yeah, see that one? That will go there. Alright, this one we're going to put up there. There we go. Alright, so there's our boxes. Now we can see internal storage. We've got 0.03. Each of these boxes is worth 14k each, it says. So for a 20k contract there, we just made 15k or 14k times 5. So let's have a look, shall we? Now I need to understand... with this, so if I type in Stardust Citizen, I need to learn this myself. Alright. So, enable the fracture field. Okay, so that's what I need to do. So, fracture field is... And also, I don't know if there's anything in here. I kind of want to go out and have a quick look. So, have I got any gear on me? Yes, I have got gear on. Alright, let's open the door. We're going to head outside. Make sure we're not using this. There we go, there is a hatch here. We can open the door. Like some alien shit. I don't think this ship has storage on it, pretty sure, but normally you can go and sit down. If there's storage on a ship, you can normally go and sit down on it. I'm pretty sure there is no storage on this ship. I don't really know it that well. yeah, you really get the idea now of how we've stripped all this down to its bare component. Okay. Using the EVA suit. We'll sit back down. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fracture this. So to do that, we're going to go left Alt and W. Now we're in fracture mode. Then we left click. And okay. But why? I guess I don't understand the point of fracturing. Oh, okay. So I think then we swap it back over again. So I think now it's broken into these smaller bits. I think now we swap back over. So left Alt and S. And then, and now we can carry on doing this again. Oh, I've got it. So it breaks it into smaller pieces. That allows you to then, okay. And then you can carry on. But it just gives you the ability, I think, to do some more stuff. Okay, that makes sense. But you can't fracture every ship. The Vulture can only fracture some ships, whereas the Reclaimer can fracture anything. Like this has got a whole new side to it. Okay. Again, we're not really doing too much here because they're small ships. We have to do this one to get onto the bigger ship. And that's pretty much been an hour. I guess the key here is to go and have a look and see what do we get. Now we've got this whole other side that we've opened up from what we fractured off. We can go and do all this now. Okay. The fracturing just gives you the ability to do a lot more. But it's just the same thing. It's scraping it, getting as much as you can, fracturing it, getting a load more. And it just takes a bit of time, but what we're trying to... I think we've got to turn the fracture mode off, right? So... I kind of feel like we should turn that off. This collision alert, but I'm not sure what I'm colliding with, but... Oh, there's loads of stuff on this one. We're not really filling up these depots that much, to be honest. Like, we've only got 0.1 out of all of this, so I kind of feel like after we fractured it, there's not really that much there. And to be honest, I'm kind of happy with what we've got. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. We'll just grab this little bit off here, but there's not really much we're collecting at the moment. I don't even think we're going to get another issue out of it, and I think we're wasting time. I don't think we need to sit here and do all of this like we're doing now. So we're going to leave it there. Alright, now. I do think I need to turn off. Yeah, that's the mode we want to be on, that's fine. So left alt and W, and then... Oh, what's this? Target yield. I don't know what I'm doing to it at the moment. .4 SDU. Hold on. Ah, is that... Hold on. Is this where I need to be? Do I need to go a bit closer? Should this not be doing something? Is it doing something? I feel like it's... Do I need to hold the button down, maybe? Ah, maybe I need to hold the button down and it look... Yeah, look, it looks like it's... So if I hold this down... This is 1.3 SCU of... Ah, so am I breaking this down now? Okay, I understand. Look, don't know what I'm doing. I'm sucking it all up by the looks of it. Wow. Okay. This is cool. And I just sucked all that stuff up. Alright, okay, so that's what I need to do. Gotcha, that makes sense. I'm actually taking the whole thing. Now, I think the audio's gone. I'm pretty sure there's normally some audio here. Maybe it's bugged. So now I'm on this, so I've gone from... there's left, right, fracture, dissolve. Or whatever that stands for. Okay, that makes sense. And now I'm getting this as well, which is filling up that station. But I don't think this is... So I think this is different stuff. So I need to get close enough so it's doing that. This is 2.5 SCU here. So that should take me up to 4.6 in total once I've done this. I don't know what type of material this is though. I'm assuming this is construction material, which is probably worth a bit less. I have to hold it for quite some time. Boom. 4.2. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, where is the rest of this ship? So what is that bit? 0.10. Oh, I don't even have to do anything. I just have to hold it. Ah, so it does it automatically. Yeah, so it does it automatically. So I don't even have to do anything. I just have to hold it. Okay. There you go. So I just have to hold on to it from where it is. Right, so this is a big bit. This is like 3.2 STU. So this should put me up to 7.5 total. This should put me up to 7.5 total. That makes sense. Okay, I understand it now. 7.6. Perfect. I think that's all of it. So I've kind of done the whole thing. There's nothing left. Oh, no, there is this bit, but there's kind of small to be honest. Nice. All right, that makes sense. So now I've got the difference between fracture and thinking mode. Oh, another bit there. Just dissolve that. Right, so I've got 7.8 in my depot, okay? That makes sense. So now if I was to come out of here. So it never used to have such a big, like, a depot, which it has now. So I guess the question is, now I don't have to come down every box like I used to have to. Ah, yeah, look. So this is construction materials now. The 7.65 of construction materials. All right. Let's do it. We'll take these out. We'll grab these. And we'll just place it down. So for this one, we'll stick it on top there. Nice and easy. What is going on here? Okay. Rotate. Spin out. There we go. Drop it and it will click. Continue ejecting. Now I know. Now it makes sense. It's changed. We never used to have two different materials. That's kind of new. I don't know why that's not coming out. There we go. Alright, now you're out. There's a couple more to come. And that's kind of like the main area, which is the 12 that it says you can have, because it says you can have 12. Okay, so a little bit buggy, but we'll make it work. So that's the 12 grid that you've got. But you can also put another 6 down the side here. And then you can go 7 there, 8, 9, 10, 11. So possibly another 11 on top of the 12. Possibly, roughly. I didn't even take the guns off. I could have gone and taken the guns off and then we could have sold them, but hey ho. Yeah, but these ones aren't going to actually be locked into a grid or anything like that, but they will be in here, so. Alright. We can also fill the depot up before we go back as well. We could go and do another ship, but I'm happy at this point to go back. This was a good educational hour for me. Hope you enjoyed it. Kind of learnt it all from. Don't really know what we're doing now. Obviously, we don't want to get caught out at this point, so we need to go to the TDD to sell the RMC. So for that, we're going to have to go down to New Babbage. Okay. We're going to have to swap modes. So we're going to quantum travel. Head over to Microtech. Which is cool, we're not that far away. Once we upgrade our, I mean, that is going to take us 2 minutes to get there, but once we upgrade our quantum drive, we've got some more money. And that's all we're going to do now. So we're not really, like any money that we get right now, we're just going to use to upgrade this ship. And so in order to do that, we've got 2 minutes. I'll show you. We're going to open up the website. Let me just get the website up. So the website that we're going to use for this is called DPS Calculator. It's from Urkel Games. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to choose our ship. So we can actually go here to our slot 1, select the ship. We're going to go for the Drake. And we're going to go for the Vulture. This is our ship. All right, so this is the stuff that we've got. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to update this quantum drive. Max speed of 89 at the moment. Not that good. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this and we're going to look at what's available max speed wise. The Atlas is definitely the best because there's 151,000. So just to give you some comparison, if I reset this back to default and we were to do 20 GM, it would take 5 minutes. If we change this to the S1, it'll take 4 minutes. So the Goliath takes 5 minutes 5. Or even if we look at the distance here, so Microtech to ArcCorp takes 12 minutes, but with the Atlas it takes 8 minutes. So we can also change the max speed. Look at this, the VK. Now that's got a very, very low range, but look at it, it's going to take 6 minutes. So we have to look at max distance, and we have to look at max speed. Now what we're trying to do here is find a balance between the two. So we want something that's going to have a lot of speed, but that's going to allow us to go, because we're not actually going to have enough fuel in some of these models to be able to get to where we need to go. So the max distance is quite important to us if we want to be able to travel across the system. And efficiency is quite important as well. So we want to be able to go from Microtech to ArcCore. So we're going to need anything from here. So I think the Atlas is a pretty good compromise here to give us some distance to allow us to travel while still giving us sort of a lot more speed, almost double the speed what we currently have. So if we look at that, where we're going to buy the Atlas from, it's 17,900 and we get it from the Platinum Bay in L5, L5. So now we can start to build up stuff that we need in here, you know, to make this just a bit better for us. We also notice here we have the cinch scraper. We want to change that to the abrade. So that's the next thing that we can look to change, is to go and buy one of those abrade scrapers. And yeah, that's all the kind of stuff that we're going to look to pick up and do and grab where we can. And yeah, the quantum drive is definitely the first one we want to change. Right, with that being said, we're where we need to be. We can head down to New Babbage. Now we're going to have to park it, unfortunately. But that's cool. And I don't think we're going to sell everything here. But we should have 6 boxes from those 2 jobs. We should have 6 boxes. There was a 5k and a 25k and 20k, so we've spent 25k in total. Now we should be in some decent profit here. Let's check this out and see what we get. Plus we've got the construction material that we can sell as well. Now let's spin around so we're facing the right way at least. And we want to head over there. Okay. Now it definitely looks like we get the best price at New Babbage for the RMC. And I'm not too sure about the construction material. We'll need to check that out. But I don't think it's worth that much. Okay. We're getting quite close. Obviously, same as before. If we unfortunately blow up or lose our ship, then we lose all that money we've got. At least we haven't had to really pay much out at the start, apart from the salvage costs. A lot of it was just our time. Oh, mode. Okay. So we could have stripped the guns off. That's another thing we can do, put them in the back. We can then obviously strip down the RMC, then we can fracture it, strip off the RMC again, which I don't get that much for, and we can dissolve them. So lots of different parts to be able to break down. The RMC we take to the TDD, And then I think the construction material, I think we can sell pretty much anywhere. We'll double check on that.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where would that
Request has
assigned?
already been granted.
Where would that assigned landing bay be, please? I think we're going to go into one of those smaller ones this time. We're a tiny ship now, so I don't think we need the big top port. I mean, any port would do. Where do you want me? Really?
That request has already been granted. That request has already been granted.
Where? Oh, hanger sticks. There we go. I really don't like New Babbage. It's very, very difficult to land here. Get that landing gear down.
Landing gear down.
And in we go. So lots of controls on
You
this,
are
but
clear
once
to launch.
you get the hang of it, it took me one ship. Very, very easy, very simple. Ooh. Nope, 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 nope. It's got a bit of speed to it, this. Gotta be careful. Nice.
Landing
Landing complete. Pleasant stay.
offline.
Right, now we are going to press F1, and the reason we're going to do that is we do have to go to our vehicle. And we do have to top up. So we'll just do that now quickly. And then we can jump out. And it'll be full next time we come back. We also need to drink because we're dehydrating. And there it is. There is our beautiful, beautiful salvaging ship. Again, these are the hoppers where everything gets stored, where it gets transferred to the back. Mining arms, fracturing, all that good stuff. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a bit stressful at the start, we had to figure stuff out, but we got there in the end, and hopefully you've seen a new core game loop, and one that, as you can see, can be quite profitable, especially when we look at the price of RMC, and I'm going to bring up the graph in a second just before we go, and I'm going to show you it. Now I'm going to
Welcome
put this away.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
10 minutes left before we lose that. So the Constellation Andromeda is going to go now. That's okay. We don't need it anymore. Put the gun away. We don't need that anymore. Back to New Babbage. Now the good news is we can stay out a lot longer. We don't need to come rushing back straight away. Also, I might kind of want to take the gear off. But we're going to go Port Trezor in a minute, I think, so I can take it off there. But it will make me run a lot slower. Backpack on and everything. I should really take this gear off. We'll get onto the train first. Speaking of which, here it is. Good timing. Okay. That can go. That can go. And that can go. There we go.
Careful, doors are
Now,
closing.
what I need to make sure is I go to utility and I grab this. Must have one of these on me. And because I don't have any legs, it can be a bit of a problem. I'll also take a couple of these with us. It's not under ammo. So I'm assuming it's under weapons. No. Other? No. Is it under utility? I can always get a track to it there anyway, it's not a problem, but I just don't have much on me at all. need that. Get rid of that.
Nearing next stop.
Cool. Alright, we're good to go. I'm going to run a lot quicker now. Get ourselves a drink. I think we're going to need a couple of these because we're really thirsty. Alright, that should do us. Wow, we're still hungry, but that's okay for now. Let's head to that TDD and see what we get. So, I think we're going to get... This is what we need to check out before we do this. I think we're going to get about 14,000... Right, let's have a look at this. So, this is... There we go. RMC. At TDD, we're going to get price about 14,000 per box. We've got 5 boxes. So we should get about 75k here. That is what I'm expecting, about 75k. So let's have a look. We can look at our vulture. We have 6 boxes. Oh, we cannot sell this here. So we have 6 boxes. And it's actually 15.3k each. Really? 15.3k each. Wow, so more than I thought. 92k just for 6 boxes. And we paid 25k for the contract. That's a lot of money. These only sell for 1 per unit construction materials. Wow. So let me just check that. We're going to come back down to here. Let's look at construction materials. Let's see if we can find it. Go to sell. Find a commodity. Construction materials. Now hold on. Is that right? Construction materials. It says we can sell it at TDD New Babbage. That can't be right. It says we can't sell it there, so okay. We'll reset. Ah, there we go. That's better. So we'll get about 1k per box. But where we're going to sell it? Mikhail 5, Mikhail 2. Port Tresla. Okay, so we can go to Port Tresla to sell it. Is it really worth it though? How many boxes do we have? It's about 1.5k per box. And we have... How many boxes do we have? Let's have a look. 7 boxes. So like 10k, I guess. Construction materials is like 10k. I mean, I guess it's 10k, right? But I wouldn't want to fill up. I guess I wouldn't want to fill that up with crap. Let me go and have a look at Shubin for a second. No, that's Tentamas. I need to go to the left. I don't think I can get this here, but let me just have a quick check. I want to go to tubing. Should be around here. I want to see if I can buy. No, these are all... Okay, I don't think these are what I want. These are all mining lasers. This is not for salvaging. I was wondering if... I was wondering if we could buy the thing for the salvaging here, but we can't. I don't think we can. We might have to go to a refinery to get that. Okay. Worth looking. Let's head out. So not bad. Not a bad run. Now we're going to head up to... Oh, I do need to get some food, don't I? Do they sell food? No. Guess I just buy another one of these. Okay. So we need the admin building. You know the admin building that lets us sell? That's kind of where we need to go to. So we'll head out to the spaceport. In fact, do you know what? No, because I need to take the Drake with me, because if I claim the Drake... Yeah, I can't do this, because if I claim the Drake, the problem I've got is I'm going to lose the RMCR. But then do I care? It's only like 10k. I don't think the 10k is really worth it. But also, where's... Okay.
Capsule now
I am going to
approaching
do it
station. Stand clear of
just to see.
passengers.
I don't
Capsule now approaching station.
think it's worth doing though. The RMC is worth so much more. You have two people with you with two ships. One has a Cutlass Black, one has a Vulture. Open up the back of the Vulture, the side of the Cutlass Black, and you can just row that RMC across as you're mining it. There's a lot of money to be made there with two people. If you can find someone to play with, oof, make you very happy. Alright, that's us.
The capsule will be...
I will redo this series or do another version of this, and I'll get better at it. This was my kind of first run through of this. I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. Hope you've enjoyed it. I kind of binged it as well. Kind of went through like 3 play sessions to create all of this. And a lot of it I was kind of still learning, like, well, not even learning, kind of remembering, you know? So when the next update comes out and all the inventory system changes, I'm sure there's going to be bugs. So I will not record on 3.2, 3.2. I'll kind of wait for 3.24 or 3.23.3. just so they can iron out the bugs before I actually decide
Welcome
to
to the
record this
ASOP
again.
vehicle
But I've
retrieval
enjoyed it.
system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the
And I think next time we'll do every contract type. And we won't miss anything out. Hey, we might even go and do the prospecting next time. Let's go. This is our little workhorse now. Very impressed. Very impressed with how much you get from the RMC. I don't think I'm going to fracture them. I don't think there's any point fracturing them.
You are clear to launch.
I think I'd rather just actually go and, instead of fracturing, I think I'd rather just go and take another salvage. Alright, Port Trezor it is. Oh. Out. Which is going to be up here somewhere, so let's head up.
Thank you, and please visit again.
We should be able to see it, right? I'm pretty sure it's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Looks so good. They've really done an incredible job of this game. Very impressed with it. Alright. We're going to do one more video tomorrow. Consider this the penultimate video of this series. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's kept you busy. I've enjoyed it. Been fun. Been a challenge. Kind of thinking about what I can say to you, especially during some of those moments where it's just repetitive. Kind of just want to zone out and just enjoy it. But obviously creating content for you guys, I want to keep you engaged as well. But sometimes, just say it how it is. Sometimes it's just a grind. It's just boring. It's just repetitive, and that's okay. It's cool. I don't mind doing it. But yeah, overall, I feel like this has been good. I'm thinking back to all those videos. Back at the beginning, sitting in that cave, mining Hadonite in a cave, doing a delivery run. Crazy to think how things have changed. Right, let's cancel that. And I mean, we're almost there now. We've pretty much just flown there, but we'll finish the journey. There we go. Right, now you have to be so careful. You have to be really careful in a Vulture at space stations, because when you put your foot down, you go flying. Look, I'm already going 400. Very, very easy to do 1,000, and you go flying straight into or past this. So just take it easy. You don't need to go crazy fast. See, I'm already at 600. And it doesn't slow down very quick either. I mean, it picks up speed really fast, but this thing takes a week to slow down. Alright, let's get landed.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. Where is Hangar 1? Can't really see it. Okay. Well, we'll keep going. Oh, okay, because I'm on the back of it, that's why. Cool. Remember, we do still have gear on us, so we don't want to crash into anything or have any problems. Nice small movement. Nothing too crazy. Landing it down. Looks like something blew up on entry there. That debris will clear itself, but it can be annoying. It can get in the way sometimes. Back to Port Tresla. Happy days. All right, we're in.
Landing complete. Pleasant stay.
Oh, I want to go through there. Now, this shouldn't blow up, this ship. It shouldn't. Let's be honest. The little ships, they do. This one, this is a workhorse. Unless I mess up really bad, should not blow it up. So I can store some stuff on it, and it technically should be okay. Keep a gun, keep a set of armor on there. It's going to be my daily workhorse. Always good to have a couple of multi-tools, but you can always print them, so you don't need to worry.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
We'll go ahead and
system.
store it. We've lost our ship now, so we're back to starting. Go and see how much money we get for this. Now, as I said, I think I'm going to get about 6 or 7 grand. Maybe more, maybe 10. But it won't be that much. So we have to head downstairs, and we're heading for the admin, which is this building here. And this is where we're going to sell it. Any of these admin commodity shops. So we're going to go for the vulture. Construction material. Wow. I mean, alright. 9k for that. And then 1.5k for that. So yeah, just over 10k. But look at that. We are back to 122k. Not too bad. We spent 25. Well, we only had 50, remember? Left. Was it 50 or was it 500? No, yeah, 50k. So we only had 50k. We've now got 133. Nice. And that has taken us, I think, what, about an hour? About an hour and a half, but we're messing about a bit as well. We need to figure out where to pick up, and this is where I'm not sure, where to pick up these parts. I think we need to go to maybe an L1 to get them. So we want this. It says we can't change this, but I know we can. I know we can change it. We want to get the Abrade scraper model. The question is where? Where do we get that from? Abrade scraper model, where to buy? Doesn't actually tell us where to buy it. Even if we go to starcitizen.tools. Interesting. It doesn't find item in game. So it doesn't tell the location. The wiki should really tell you where you can buy it from. Don't care about that. I mean, the only thing I really want to know is where do I get it? Okay, here we go. Location. Scraper modifier, Abrade scraper module. All right. So it's going to be from, Port Tresla, Galleria Platinum Bay. Ah, so we can actually get it. There we go. Let's do this. Let's get this. So we're here. Platinum Bay, which is, look at that. Look at that. I was so close. I was so close. All right. We want to buy, please.
Yeah.
Utility. We want the Abrade, right? There it is. Look, the Abrade scraper module. It's only 1k. It's only 1k. What's the trawler?
Put things back where they found them. It's not my job to pick up after you.
Ah, scrape more of a hole in one pass with a trawler scraper module. But the area of effect is larger than other modules. It's less efficient due to intense heat generation and more burn. Making a trawler the ideal module to use when a job necessitates speed over efficiency. Okay. It's easy to see why the Abrade from Greycat is one of the most used scrapers in the verse. So extraction efficiency is 70%. This is 65. Okay. Speed is 15 to 45, 5 to 15, radius 3.4. Yeah, we got the right thing. So now that we've got it, all we need to do is press F1, go to vehicles, and because we've stored our vehicle, we can access it. And then we can simply go to the items that we're looking for. So what we're looking for here is system, nope, utility, I imagine. There we go. So there's the cinch, so a cinch and a braid. We want this one, and we're going to swap it with that one. And there we go. So now we can actually get rid of that cinch as well. And we could actually put, I guess, another tractor on it. I don't know where we'd get one of them from, but we can just leave the cinch on there. It's fine. There's no point having two braids. So that's fine. Now we've got a spare cinch model that we're not going to use. But that's now got the two braids on it. So that's definitely the first thing I'd recommend doing to this, if you're going to upgrade it. Now, I don't think we can sell this, but I'm going to try it.
Good enough, huh?
No, won't let us sell it here, so that's fine. Nothing else we want. Oof. So the other thing that we looked at, that we talked about, which if I go back, I've got to find it. But it was the drive that we were going to upgrade. And so that was the quantum drive. And I think we're going to have the Atlas. I think the Atlas is the one to go for. And that one we have to go to Hurl L5 to buy. We've got the money to buy it. We should really head over there and pick that up and apply it the same way. Let me just check. Max speed is nice. But we do want to be able to travel as well. And I do think the Atlas is the best one to get. It's got a good max distance. It's got a good speed. It's definitely a good upgrade. So we need to go to Hurl L5 to buy that. We're going to go and do that right now. Let's also have a look at coolers. So the current cooler that we've got is the Thermax. And the Thermax is good. It is good. But if we have a look on this, it is a 10-second power request time. Now, the cooling rate of the Ultraflow is slightly higher with a slightly less power request time, but it is quite expensive. So when we've got money to spare, we can upgrade both of those. We don't need to. It really, really, really isn't a problem, but we can upgrade both of those. We don't need to, but we can. We can do the power plants. We don't need to, but we can have a look at these. If we're looking at how much power we want to get out, again, it's not a problem. The best one we're going to get is going to be the Branson. That's the beast. Again, we're not going to get that much more power for it though, so it's not really that important, but we can get that from New Babbage. So nothing else really needs upgrading, I guess. I guess the shields, but even so, shields, to be honest, there's no benefit from any shield in the game at the moment. They haven't done anything with them. All shields are exactly the same. They give you the same HP, the same regen. There's no difference. Here, some of them have got difference. So like the bulwarks that we're looking at here, have 1054, which is the same as everything else. So there's really no need to touch the shields. We're not really going to be fighting. It's not really a fighting ship. So yeah, there's nothing else on here that matters at the moment. There's nothing else we need to do. It's just that quantum drive. So that is what we're going to go and pick up, the Atlas. And we're going to get that from Hurl L5. So we're going to head over there quickly now, pick that up so we've got it. Let me just have a look at how long we've been recording for. Nearly 2 hours, okay. But we want that. We want to go and get it. It's important. We need it. We are going to be running around a lot, so we're not going to take anything else. Ah, look, here's all my gear. Put the tractor beam in there. Cool. Cool. That's it. So, hangers and habs. We're going to go Hell L5. It's going to make our life so much easier because we're going to be jumping so much. Getting that quantum drive just makes our life quicker, easier. No, it makes a big difference. So it just makes sense to do it. It doesn't even cost that much.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
All right, get that out of storage. Hangar 4. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get in here, I'm going to quantum drive over to Hurl L4. I'll pause the video on the way so that you can save some time. And then we'll just make that purchase and we'll buy. And I'll quantum drive back, but I'll end the video. So that when we start the next video, we'll be back here. Not that it matters where we are. We can salvage from anywhere. But that's the way we're going to do it. Alright.
You are clear to launch.
Let's go. So in the next video, all we want to do is a maximum contract, and we want to see how much we can get in an hour from salvaging, just so that we can compare it to everything else that we've done. That's the goal.
Thank you, and please visit again.
We want L5, don't we? So just type in L5. Or L5, it's quite a distance. We're pretty much going right the way across the system. Alright, there we go. Over there. Just thinking, we was in Hurston earlier. It's actually where we bought this, Lorville. So, if you're going to buy the Vulture, make sure you got enough money to go and get the quantum drive straight away. Get the quantum drive straight away, head back to Port Tresla, grab the Abrade module, and then go crazy. They're the only two things you need. Alright, I'm going to pause the video, and I will speak to you shortly. Okay, welcome back. Alright, that's it. We did the quantum drive. We're now going to go to Hurl L5, which is the high course station. That's where we need to head to. I'll take a few seconds to get there, and we can just head into the station. Alright, so we're going to aim off to the side, especially in this ship, because, well, it goes too fast and it stops It's like a rocket to get going. It's like a block of concrete to stop. So here's LL5, the High Course Station.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
All right, let's get in. We're off to Hangar 2. I don't actually know this that well, so I don't know how to get in here. I'm thinking it's on the other side. Yeah, looks like it's on the other side, so I'm going to have to fly across. Cool. Just do that. And then, am I upside down? Right, what? I think I am now. Wait a minute, where's... Ah, there it is. Okay. Yep, so let's head in. We'll stick that landing gear down. We'll go into this view and we'll just head in. Nice and easy. We've got nothing on us, so it doesn't matter, but ideally we don't want to crash if we can help it. Nice and easy.
Pleasant stay.
Let's go get our item.
Landing complete.
Ah. Wrong side. Get through customs and head downstairs. And then we're going to take the other elevator. Nice and easy. Now we are going to have to store this
Welcome
because we're going to need to
the
edit it.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us.
And we need not those elevators. We'll come out of here. Head down this way. These elevators. So there's no refinery here. There is no cargo bay here. We need... Let me just remind myself. Platinum Bay. OL5. Platinum Bay it is. SF2. Life. Oh, Platinum Bay. There it is. Up the back. Do like the new map system. It makes life so much easier. Want to go upstairs. Watching in the top left now to tell us where to go. Okay. And we're buying the Atlas. Oh, we can simply just type it in here. There's the Atlas drive, 17k. This is the Cambrio Light SRT attachment I was telling you about.
If you need something, use the terminal.
This
That's what it
is
says.
the hand salvager. You buy this.
Go.
But you do need to buy the canisters that go with it. I don't know if you can get them from here.
And go.
Might be under personal weapons. There we go. Look, Cambrio SRT canister. This is the light. And this is the big one, the SRT. So we've got Cambrio SRT. Cambrio SRT canister. Cambrio light. And a Cambrio light canister. So for this, canister is used in conjunction with the Pyro multi-tool and the Cambrio Light SRT. So this one obviously does a lot more. You can get this to do bigger ship. But this one, if you do get this one, you have to buy a lot of these. Because you have to keep filling them up. You can throw them away afterwards. They're not even worth that much. But yeah, buying those, you can manually scrape a ship. Takes time. I have a feeling that's going to hold 3 of these, so... Salvage and repair tool, okay. SRT. Salvage repair tool. Ah. Nice. Later on, I think they're going to have batteries and things, so we'll see. Anyway, let's go to our vehicle. Select our ship, get our Vulture out. We're going to go to systems. We're going to go to our quantum drive. We're going to put the Atlas in. We're going to save our changes. Now, I don't know where we sell the Goliath. Pretty sure it's not here. We can try. I'm pretty sure it's not here.
Oh.
No.
You again.
All right. So now all we need to do is have a look at our contract. Go to salvage. It's a bit bugged there. But we want to go back to Microtech. Well, not exactly Microtech, but specifically we want to go to somewhere around, well, where we was before. Let's get the Vulture out, and at least this time when we get back, we'll get back quicker. Now we've got a faster ship, so everything's upgraded. We've done everything we need to do. Again, we could have done this before we bought it because we was here earlier, or almost here.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
There we go.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit
Hangar 2. Alright. Thanks for watching. That's pretty much it. We'll jump in the ship, start to fly back, and then call it a day. Make sure you join us for the final episode tomorrow. And we'll go out and we'll do some more salvaging or some more. We're working up to those 30k contracts, which are the top ones at the moment. And there may be an illegal contract as well. But I don't know, we'll have to tow that out, right? Into pilot seat. So if you press F, I'm straight in. Get that door open.
You are clear to launch.
Absolutely. Let's go. Before we actually take off, I'm going to press F1. And I'm going to put a bit of Quantanium in there. In 19. Hydrogen's full. Quantanium should. There we go. Perfect. Let's head out. Go straight up. Excellent. Now we just need to figure out where we're going to go. So, looking on the map, we're going to want to go somewhere
And please visit again. Thank you. And please
around
visit again.
McL1. 7 minutes to get there. Perfect. Line of sight. Nice and easy. So there is something you can do with salvaging as well as salvaging ships. There's a bit of a cheesy strategy. It's not really that good. But you could rent a ship. You could rent it to something like Port Tresla, take it outside, salvage it, claim it, repeat. You could do something like that. Or there are actually panels in space that you can go and look for. There's like junk material. You can find junk material in space. You can go and salvage those. That's typically something people do if there's server crashes. Sometimes if you get a contract and the server crashes, you lose the contract. You might end up losing the ship if it despawns. In the middle of salvaging, that could be frustrating. with that being said, that's salvaging. Join us tomorrow and we'll continue with the salvaging missions. And see if we can do a bigger contract and get paid. Find out how much we can get in an hour. Alright everyone, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.